I'm going to show you the product rule of logarithm. The general equation is that when log AB plus log AC equals to log AB multiplied C. And this equation only applies when the base is the same. Here is an example. We're going to solve this without using the product rule. First, the question is log base 2 4 plus log base 2 8. Then we change the 4 to the 2 power of 2 and 8 to the 2 power of 3. After that, when the base is same as the number, you can cut it off. Because it equal to 1, so you bring the 2 to the front and the 3 to the front. So it's 2 plus 3. So the answer is 5. Now I show you how to solve this equation using the product rule. The base of the both log are the same, so you can apply the product rule by multiplying 4 and 8. So when 4 times 8 equal to 32, and 32 is equal to 2 to the power of 5, so when the base is same as this number, you can bring the 5 to the front, and this is cut off because they are equal to 1. If you don't know that 32 is equal to 2 to the power of 5, you can use the calculator to help you. Here I'm going to show you. First, you have to type the log base 2. Usually we can type the log base 10 just pressing this, but now we need the base 2, so we type math and go to the log base. Press enter. Then from here you insert the base 2 and 32. So the answer is 5.
So secondly, we are going to teach you how to use the quotient rule of logarithms, and the general equation looks something like this, but the rule is still the same, only apply when the base is same. So the general equation will be log base AB minus log base AC equals to log base A, B divided by C. If you see the example, the base is the same, which shows that you can apply quotient rule to solve this equation. So log base 927 minus log base 92 equals to log base 927 divided by 2. This is how you use the calculator to get the answer for this. First, press math and go down, 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 down until you find log base, and then you press enter, and then you'll see something like this, and then just enter the values. So our base is 9, and then arrow, and our question is 27 divided by 2. So you press 27 divided by 2 and say enter, and you get the answer. Take the answer to 4 decimal place. So the answer will be 1.1845.
Real life problem, the decay world problems. If you start a biology experiment with 5 million cells and 45% of the cells are dying every minute, how long will it take to have less than 1,000 cells?
Now we are going to analyze the question. So at the beginning of the experiment there's 5 million cells, and by the time it reaches the second minute, 45% of the cells dies, which means 0.45 dies, or 0.55 lives. And when it goes to the third minute, the same thing happens, 0.45 dies and 0.55 lives. So let our time be the x-axis and number of cells be y-axis. So our question will be, what is x when y is less than 1000? To get the answer for this question, first of all, we are going to calculate the number of cells when the time is 1 minute, 2 minutes and 3 minutes and make a table to show the data. Secondly, we are going to create a scatter plot using graphing calculator. Thirdly, we are going to find the best fit and the regression.
Guys, I'm going to show you all how to do a problem solving question based on the info that my teammates told you all earlier. The question is, how many cells will live in the first minute? Okay, the question said that every minute 45% of the total amount dies. So there's two ways to do. I'll show you all the first way. First way is 5 million. This is the initial number times 0.55. Why 0.55? 45% died. So what's the remaining? It's 55. 100 minus 45 is 55. So it is the faster way. You just take this, you times this, you get this 2.75 million. Or if you want to be more clear, you take this 5 million minus your 45% of that. Then you still get 2.75 million cells. So the step also repeats for the second, third minute. Only thing for the second, third minute, you don't use your initial as 5 million. You use what you got after that. Because it's decreasing and your graph trend is decreasing. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a scatter plot. Okay, so this is the scatter plot. I mean, these are the points that you should find before you do your scatter plot. And to get these, use the formulas which I told you all about earlier. So here's the 0 minute. Here is 45% of this decrease, you get these. 45% of this decrease, you get these. Okay, so your time is your independent variable and the number of cells is your dependent variable, as the number of cells depends on the time. Alright, so you use your calculator, you get these values. After that, I'm going to show you how to make a scatter plot using graphing calculator. Okay, by using your graphing calculators, I'm pretty sure you guys know how to insert all these. So as I showed you all earlier in the computer screen, these are the values. So you're going to hit second, stat plot, and you're going to enter on. Then you go to your windows. Your windows cannot be a negative because there's no negative time. So it's going to be 0, and go with 5. No, I'll suggest 10. Your Y, number of cells cannot be 0. Your maximum is 5 million, so you go 5.5 million. So hit graph. This is what you get. This is your scatter plot. So how to do regression? Regression, you click start, you go to calc, you go. Okay, so it's a exponentiated function. So you go to exp, enter, then you calculate. You can get this, so I'd suggest you all to take this down. Based on the graphing calculator, this is the equation you get. So you go to y equals, you put in an equation 4999834.68 brackets 0.55 power of x, and you graph. Ta-da! If you guys are lazy, you guys could round off this to 5 million. To 0.55 to the power x. It will be the same. But I would suggest this as it's more accurate.
Here's the question. By what time the cell we have will be less than 1000? So we solve this problem using this equation. 5 million is the original cell we have, and 0.55 is the percentage of cell live every minute. Then x is the time, that's our unknown. Then when is it less than 1000? This is our solution. First, we bring the 5 million to this side and cut it off. Simplify it. So we get 0.002. Okay, then we block both sides so we can bring this down. So we get x log 0.55 less than log 0.0002. Then we bring this over here. So log 0.002 divided by this log 0.55. So we get the answer 14.246 minutes. Wait, do you think this is logical? Actually, we tricked you. Here's the correct way. We have to be very careful when we are doing equation using the inequality. Because when the value is negative, we have to change the sign. Here I show you. When the log 0.55 is a negative value. So and log 0.0002 is also a negative value. So when there is negative value, we have to change the sign of this. So we bring this over here. So x is greater than 14.248 minutes. So the cell will be less than 1000 when the time is greater than 14.248 minutes. Or we make it 15 minutes. This is our final answer. So there you go.
Now I'm going to prove to you that the answer we've calculated is correct. We use our graphing calculator to do this. So first, we are going to enter y1, that is the equation, into the graphing calculator. And our y2 will be 1000. And then you change your window approximately, because our maximum of y will be less than 1000. So I just put 1500 and x will be 20 lah. Then graph. Our graph looks something like this. So to find x, we need to get the intersection point. To get the intersection point, you need to press second, calc, and then intersect number 5, then enter. You get the intersection point. So as you can see, x equals to 14.255319. It is near to 14.248, which means our answer is correct.
Sunshine,